It's time for the Royals Report, and this week Meghan and Harry made an appearance on the red carpet for the European premiere of an American classic.
Disney's new version of The Lion King comes out Friday. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex spent some time with very special guests at the premiere. BBC Royals correspondent Jonny Dymond is with us from London. So the Duke and Duchess of Sussex attended the premiere for a movie about royalty. Tell us about their time on the Lion King red carpet.
Yellow carpet.
Well, it was a yellow carpet, as you say, Anne-Marie, a very bright yellow carpet for the Lion King European premiere. And they were the guests of honour, and I have to say, what pros they were. As they went in, there were hundreds of screaming fans there waiting for them, calling out Meghan, Harry, and they really spent time with them, shaking hands, chatting with them, waiting as they went in, and all the time the cries came out, more Meghan, more Harry. Eventually they did go inside, and there was a time to chat with the people who participated in the making of the film. There was a pop star there, a woman called Beyoncé. I don't know if you've ever heard of her.
Sounds familiar.
And her husband, you've heard of her, yeah? And her husband, a guy called Jay-Z. I don't know if you've heard of him either. Minor pop stars, I think. Anyway, they spent a fair old time talking with Harry and Meghan. It was a real kind of pop royalty meets royal royalty moment, real royalty moment. And there was a real heart-to-heart between them, actually. There was a lot of chatting all the way through, but with Beyoncé and Jay-Z, there was a real moment. And then we found out today a chat between Pharrell Williams and Meghan, where he was gushing over them, wishing them all the love in the world and all the luck in the world for their marriage. And at one point, Meghan was overheard saying, "They don't make it easy for me. We don't know who they are. Is it the rest of the royal family? Is it the palace? Is it the media who have been bashing away at Meghan a little bit over the last few days? We don't know." But Meghan may be feeling the strain.
Well, you know, we're living in a social media era. Everyone's online expressing their opinions, whether you want to hear it or not. So Wimbledon has concluded for the year, but not without plenty of visits from the royal family members. Explain what Kate got to do at the finale, or the final, rather.
Kate got the big job. Kate is patron of the organisation that organises Wimbledon, that is the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club. And as patron, she gets to give the big prize. She handed over the trophy to Novak Djokovic after a stunning final, huge final, well over 4 hours. Anyway, she got to hand over the trophy to him. She also got to meet the winner of the women's finals, Simona Halep, and she watched that final alongside Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and all the time when they go to this event, what you get is a kind of royal funny faces competition, and photographs come out over the days of the faces they pull as they're watching these matches, and they didn't disappoint either, because there were some very tense moments in all of those matches.
The Royals have been a fixture at the tournament. Tell us about their history with Wimbledon.
It's a huge history. It goes back to 1907, which is when the then Prince of Wales, the man who would go on to be George V, first went to the tournament. A couple of years later, he was appointed president of the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club. And then royal involvement has just built and built and built. For more than 60 years, Queen Elizabeth was the patron of the club, and she handed that job over to Kate, to the Duchess of Cambridge, just in 2017, which is why she handed the trophy over at the men's finals today. And also there's the Royal Box, and it's part of the kind of social season, the summer social season. Getting an invitation to the Royal Box is a great honour, of course. It holds around 80 people. It's members of the royal family, senior politicians, and 1 or 2 major celebrities too.
So the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall are currently on a 3-day tour of southwest England. It's an annual tour. What are they doing while they're there?
Well, it's really interesting you ask, because this, of course, is the nitty-gritty of royal life. You know, we've been talking about Wimbledon, we've been talking about the premiere of The Lion King. That may be the glamorous stuff. This is the day-to-day stuff. And Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall, that's Camilla, have spent 3 days in the southwest, and they're visiting the kind of small projects, the little things that make the country tick over. So it's a visit to a fishing community, to an ecological project. It's going to the Duchy of Cornwall, which is the organisation that oversees the land land that the Prince of Wales manages in Cornwall and visiting the workers there. And then there was finally a trip to a Cornish pasty factory. Cornish pasties are the savoury snacks that come out of Cornwall in southwest England. The Duchess tried her hand at making a Cornish pasty. It wasn't terribly successful, it has to be said, as she admitted it. But as I say, it's the small stuff, the nitty-gritty day-to-day stuff that the royals do that we perhaps don't notice so much, but everybody else does.
All right, Jonny Dymond, thank you very much.
Thanks, Vlad. Thanks, Anne-Marie.
Coming up in our next hour, Democrats vote